Hello everyone, today we're going to be playing some Cuphead, but I only have to use the Crackshot. Will I make it to the end or give up halfway? Let's find out. Okay, the first boss we're starting with is the Root Pack, and I had nothing to say. I made it easier than it was with the Crackshot because it took them down so fast, but yeah, it was pretty easy, but I'm going to incorporate a rule into all these challenges. I get to use Chalice one singular time, but if I use it, I can't use it no more. So, anyway, let's just move on to Goopy. Alright, the next boss up is my main man, Goopy Legrand. And, again, the same thing for the Root Pack. It made it way easier than it was, so I'm just gonna insert a meme.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
Anyway, let's move on to the Froggy duo. Kermit and, I don't know, okay, I was trying to make a joke, okay, shut up. Alright, the Froggy duo. Ribby and Craigs. Okay, I don't even know why I was talking in an Australia accent, but again, I made it way easier. I recommend using the Crackshot for Ribby and Craigs, but I did die on the slot machine, I think, because, I'm a bad Cuphead player sometimes. I did 300% the game, so I will be trying to do more Cuphead challenges in Expert, but after that attempt, I beat them. But let's move on to Candy Carnation. I don't know what I just... Whatever. Move on. Whoa. Dang, I beat him that fast? Yeah, go use the Crackshot for Cagney Carnation. It makes him so much easier. Go use him now. Alright, let's move on to aisle 2. Next up in aisle 2 is Beppy the Clown, one of the most annoying and funnest bosses in this game. And the Crackshot's pretty good, but I did slip up and die in the second phase, but right after that, I beat the carousel phase easily, and I'm gonna move on to the Darkin, or the dragon. Alright, the dragon himself, Grim Matchstick, and yes, I do use Miss Chalice because don't even ask on the final phase. It is horrendous with the Crackshot because he fires these projectiles that, like, you're supposed to dodge them, and if you hit them, they split off to 4. But since the Crackshot, homes on stuff, it homes on the missiles, so yeah, I need some help, so I activated Chalice, but yeah, he was so annoying. Let's just put a montage of me dying over and over, because I hate this boss so much with the Crackshot. But yeah, let's put a montage on. Yeah, this boss is so annoying. Bro, I was screaming when I beat this boss. But what do I have to say with the Crackshot? It is good with the first phase and the second phase, but it is horrendous on the third phase. Anyway, let's move on to Rumor Honeybottoms. And this boss was way easier with the Crackshot. I'd recommend using this one because on the last phase, it just breaks the last phase. It's so easy. So, let's just move on to the next boss. The next boss is the German rat himself, the Neverman. And yeah, we're going to put on a montage because the music's so good, and we're going to use the lyric video from this YouTuber. Go subscribe to him because I use his music. But anyway, yeah, let's put on the music.
This house belongs to Jabba's High Command. Understand? See mine rank and mine tank, you will die at mine hand. This tank is the ultimate weapon. You will not win. Let the mooring launch begin. Piston fires priming, wheels spin driving, little cubs crying like all who came before. Eyes wide trying, cannons blaze firing, everyone dying before the Marine Corps. This is war! No, but I've been told. I don't know, but I've been told. Devil's gonna get your soul. Devil's gonna get your soul. Just like Siglary days, you got down in a blaze, sucking a fiery haze. You gambled and lost your way. Master of machines, I'll control everything. Call me the Min Supreme, let my debt never be repaid. I'm a Jerry you've never seen before. Statins are coming back for more. Haven't you learned by now? This is war. Distant miles driving, wheels been driving, little cops crying like all who came before. Eyes wide trying, cannons blaze firing, everyone dying before the Marine Corps. This is war.
All credit to the song goes to the man on the internet and all the people who made this song. But anyway, let's move on to the next boss. The next boss is Mr. Briny Beard. And again, he was easy with the Crackshot because you could just stand there and, like Crackshot him and it would do so much damage. And the boat phase was easy too for some reason. I don't know, I just gotten better at it. But anyway, let's move on to Sally's stage play. Next up is Sally's stage play, and I don't know why people hate on her so much. It's just like, people hop on the hate train of Sally's stage play, and she's like not my favorite boss, but like I don't know why people hate her so much. I get it, she's like a generic boss or something, but I think it's pretty cool how the secret phase, the husband gets crushed and how she turns into like the play with it. But other than that, she was easy with the Crackshot. It made it way easier, especially the rat phase. But anyway, let's move on to the next boss. The next boss is the train known as the Phantom Express. And yeah, the Crackshot for the first phase was alright. It would track the eyeballs sometimes, so I had to actually kind of dodge them. Now I would just keep retrying over and over, but as soon as I got to like the skeleton phase and up, it just got way easier. So after some attempts, I beat it. Anyway, let's move on to Mr. King Dice. Okay, I know, cringe. Hashtag cringe. Anyway, let's move on to King Dice. The second to last boss in this entire game is my main King Dice. And just like the Divine Relic video, we'll go watch it right now. I'm gonna make like a montage of me beating this boss because it was so fun. Anyway, let's do it. Next up is Satan himself, the devil. And, he's not a final boss. The dragon was a final boss more like if he was at the end, he would be a final boss just because of the Crackshot in the challenge. But, the devil made it way easier, so use the Crackshot now. Alright guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Thanks for watching to this part. And yeah, the Crackshot was hard. The only thing really hard was the Grim Matchstick boss, because the Crackshot would home in on his fireballs and it would get me. So yeah, but next video 100% we're going to be doing challenges from you guys. But I will see you guys next time.